Yo, it's your boy Phoenix Insanity here, and we back with Armor King. It's gonna be the anti-Armor King guide or how to defend against Armor King. The first thing we gonna hit is all the negative frame moves, and then we're gonna talk about the streaks that you can duck, streaks that you can parry, and everything that's gonna be defensive against Armor King. So you can just watch this video, and you ain't gotta go to practice mode and lab it all yourself. So let's get right into it. All right, the first move we're gonna talk about is Armor King's most popular Dark Upper. Now, this used to be Dark Upper in Tekken 6. They actually changed the name to Dark Smash. I just want to throw that out there. No one's going to call it Dark Smash, though. Much like Harong's move, one of Harong's most popular move name changes was Marn's Leg into Backlash, which is his right step forward, 3 to 4. But we talk about Armor King here. So this is -10. So if you see Armor King just throwing this launcher out, you get a 10 frame punish. The next move you're going to look out for is his Dark Stampede. This is a 3-piece, and it does end in a mid. It is -13. But this was really tricky because you can stall the last hit. As you can see here, you could delay this last hit a lot. So some of you guys can get tricked, but if they do go for it, it's -13. If they stop early, it is -9, so it is your turn. So take your turn back. And another thing is that they actually can cancel this as well. So if you see this get canceled, look out for that. It is negative, but it's really like those mental frames that's being taken there. So look out for the cancel. And most Armor Kings are use this for a wall combo, but they also might use it to finish a fight. So look out for that usage as well. His next move is going to be High Kick Tornado. This is high, so you can actually train to react to this. I would actually be careful. He can cancel the second high kick, so if people are reacting to this, he does have a cancel here. And on counter hit, I guess this isn't an Armor King Pro, but this does lead to a combo on counter hit. But yeah, you can train yourself to react to this, so don't get caught up by this high. All right, next move. Dark Cyclone. So a lot of people aren't going to use this in the neutrals, simply for the fact that if you do block this, the two options from it, the mid is -13, so if you see the mid, make sure you punish that -13, and then the high is a high. But I mean, it's not really a mix-up, and he can go into back turn, but his back turn is so slow that you'll actually realize he's in back turn before he has to move fast enough to catch you with counter hit. I mean, he does have like this, but that's 23 frames, plus you can see him going into back turn, so it's not a very good mix-up. But just make sure if he does go for this mid mix, that is -13, you catch that. His next move, round out or cartwheel, whatever you want to call it. But cartwheel, you cannot float him like you could in Tekken Tag. Tekken Tag, you could jab in between this on the elbow, and you would actually be able to float Armor King on any option. But they have locked that down. His round out into the one or cartwheel, that's a high. So you can, I wouldn't really recommend it. But this actually covers two options if you duck after this. So if you duck, if you duck, it will actually counter the throw and it will counter the high. So I'll show you that. There it is. And there it is. So you counter two options just by doing that. And then it's often actually slow enough that when you see the cancel, that you can react to him not finishing this as well. And you can also react to the backflip. You just have to train it. You should already know this, but I'm just going to mention it. His Dark Elbow Hook is 4-2-1. You can duck the second hit. It is reactable. You should already know that, though. King's been in the game since day one. King's been in the game since Tekken 2, but not this specific attack, though. This is usually Armor King's combo filler, but it can be useful in the neutral because you can go into crouch dash off of this. But if you see someone, let me get my words out. If you see someone using 4-3-2, it's -11. If they do the first kick, it's your turn, -9. But if they go into the crouch dash, it's only -1, and his Dark Upper is 11 frames. So this will actually be a 12 frame Dark Upper with the right timing. So I would not recommend attacking. You could actually sidestep if they do the crouch dash off of this. It is mid, so you're actually locked down. You have to be forced if they go into the crouch dash. But if they go to the lariat, obviously you can duck the lariat, but you have to know it's coming. So it's really guessing after that. But if they don't go crouch dash, minus 11. Another thing about Armor King's Dark Tide is forward 3-2. It's a crouch dash. Is that you can actually sidestep all of his options to Armor King's left. So I'll just show you that right here. Lariat gets sidestep. Dark Upper gets sidestep. Poison Spit, sidestep. The Unblockable, sidestep. Now the only thing you can't do is his Rising 3 that does hit. So if someone knows you're good, I mean, you beat most of the options. I would risk it. It is a heat engager, but it's a pretty good risk right here. I'm not gonna lie. And then even a Rising 4 gets beat. So Armor King only has one option that'll actually hit you. Everything else, like, you getting free damage right there. Armor King's forward 3 or wind up stomp. This is +3, but it does leave you in crouching. At +3, you can actually still sidestep a lot of his options. If you want to sidestep to Armor King's right, I'll show you which moves you can get away from. All right, it's a sidestepping to Armor King's right. So jab hits, but down forward 1 does get sidestepped. And then for whatever reason, down forward 2, not for whatever reason, down forward 2 gets sidestep as well. That's one of his counter hit launchers. And then usually the jabs will catch you, which is weird because if you sidestep the other way, the jabs don't catch you. Another move that Armor King is likely to use after this is down back 2. So down back 2, you can sidestep to Armor King's right. And then, you know, it has follow-ups. You know, the follow-ups in Tekken, the tracking fix. All right. And then down forward 3 is a counter hit launcher. So if you do this, down forward 3 does also get sidestepped as well. So Armor King's big counter hit launchers, they do get sidestepped after this. So you can sidestep to Armor King's right. All right, and then sidestepping to Armor King's left, you will get hit by down forward 1, but the jabs now whiff. I guess his jabs are strong going to his right, but both jabs whiff. But now the down forward 1 hits, and then down forward 3, his counter hit tool still whiffs. His down back 2 is still whiffing, but the second part is still following. And then the follow-up options on down back 2-1, those ones, that left kick now hits as well. And his down forward 2 also tracks to that side as well. So, but you can sidestep block to cover both of those options. I would recommend just sidestepping Armor King's right if you get hit by this, or you could go for a parry because parries are very useful in Tekken as well. And at -3, you can still get a parry off on whatever Armor King does. All right, Armor King's forward 1+2 or his Cyclone. This is -12. So don't let anybody do this to the neutral and get away with it. -12. Armor King's combo finisher, shoulder impact, -19. Launch this. Very big launch. Whatever big launcher you have, time to use it. Armor King's down forward 1-2 or bastard rush. This, you can react to it and you can duck the second one and launch it. It is delayable, as you can see here, very delayable. And the counter hit on the second one will get him a free follow-up into a heat engager. So look out for that as well. It is natural on counter hit, but you can duck it and he can delay this one a lot. Looks like at least an 8-frame delay that you could put on this thing. So look out for that. Armor King's counter hit launcher down forward 2 is -12. It does have a follow-up, but some people are fishing for the counter hit. So make sure if they stop there, if they're doing this a lot, just throw this out in the neutral, fishing for a counter hit. Go ahead and punish him for that. He does have the follow-up and down forward 2-1, and that's neutral on block. But the second hit is high, so you can duck the second hit if you have that reaction for it. He does, I believe, does he have one more follow-up? Yeah, it's a part of his 10 hit. So he could actually throw this sweep out at the end too. And I believe the sweep does not stagger. Yeah, so the sweep does not stagger. So as you can see, it's -21. And he can go into his next move, but you'll be able to launch him before that even happens. But it does not stagger, so look out for that. A lot of Armor Kings like to use this to finish a fight, to get that last hit. They'll throw that out. Armor King's knee-lift combination, down 1-4, down neutral 1-4 is -10. So if you see him popping this off, make sure you punish that with your 10 frame. If you see Armor King use blackjack combination, the first two parts of the neutral, it is minus 14. Anyone with 14 frame launchers, all Mishimas, Bryant, make sure you guys are launching this at minus 14. If your 13 frame Godfist ain't down like that, the 14 frame Godfist is still there. But make sure you launch that. And then if you finishes the string, minus 11 does leave you crouching. You can punish this with while standing 4. Unless you're June, then you can punish it with full crouch down forward 1. So you get a lot more damage. So there. Taurus cutter edge. A lot of people shouldn't be using this in the neutral, but low high, you could. It is not natural, so you can duck the second one. But the mid is a mix up, and I believe the mid does knock down now. Yeah, it does knock down now. Yeah, don't get hit by the mid if you can. That was not good advice. Either way, the mid is minus 15. You can launch this. So if you see someone go for the mid, make sure you launch that. Minus 15. Armor King's down back 2-3 or killer PK combo is minus 12. They are both mid, so you cannot duck the high. But minus 12, and the first hit is minus 11. In heat, he actually does get a follow-up, which is plus 3. So if you do see this, because he has a few mix-ups on it, you can also do down back 2-4, which is mid-high. Usually Armor Keys will use this for a wall carry, but this one is natural, where down back, I don't know if they made down back 2-4 natural. It looks like it is natural on counter hit, but I don't believe it's natural on regular hit. But minus 12, and then minus 11 on the first one. And then if you feel it daring, you want to risk it, if they go for the high, which this one is natural on regular hit, you can duck it on reaction. You just have to trade it. One of Armor King's new extensions is called Dark Flood Rod, but it's on his down back 2-4 into 1+2. So now he can actually go into a 1+2. It is minus 12. So if you see Armor King finishes at neutral, this is usually a wall combo. But some Armor Kings might use it in neutral to finish you off at the end of a fight, just to catch you with that trick. You can delay it too. The delay is not that good, but it is good enough to trick somebody. So look out for the delay on that. And he can cancel it. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. It was this one you could cancel. I'm sorry. I got these mixed up. It was 2-3 pieces. I'm sorry about that. Armor Keys, Hell Stab. His Dark Jab into Hell Stab. Back 1-2 is minus 12. So if you see Armor Key throwing this out in the neutral a lot, make sure you catch that at minus 12. This is what it looks like. Armor King's Knife Edge combo. Back to 2-1-2. The last one is high. So for you lower ranks, a lot of people don't know about this. But the last one is high, and I believe it knocks down now. Yeah, it knocks down. It used to give a combo, but no longer does it give a combo. But on counter hit, it is natural, but it's mid high, so you can duck the high. And then if he only does back 2-1, it's minus 12. So his Knife Edge combo back 2-1 is minus 12. Do not let him get away with that. A lot of people don't do back 2 by itself, so it is minus 11, just for your knowledge. But minus 2-1, they do that because they'll fish, because you can delay the 3. And then they're trying to hit confirm it most of the time. All right, so you can duck the last one, and then back 2-1 by itself is minus 12. Armor Key's toe kick into his stutter is minus 9. It is your turn. So just so you can see that. Stunner! We always love a good stunner, right? But this is minus 9. Armor King does lose his turn after this. Just to let you know. Armor Keys, up back 1 or neck hunter is plus 5. Do not be mashing after this. This is a tracking high plus 5. So don't get caught mashing after this. Armor Keys, straight arrow or up back 1+2 now. This used to be back 1+4, but they changed the input. This is a sidestepping mid. I believe did it still knock down? Yep, right into the shoulder. Well, that shoulder should have connected. But this is minus 14, so if you do get a chance to block this, minus 14, you know, Mishimas, launch it, God Fist. Bryant, launch it, taunt jet upper. Let's see. Those only 14 frame launchers that I know. But everybody else, make sure you get your heat engager, your 14 frame punish on this as well. And a lot of armor keys like to use this after different moves. They'll do anything that's usually what would I say? That's not very negative. That's not punishable. They'll usually do this after anything that looks like it could be your turn. So just be careful with that. Boom. There you go. All right, I'm going to teach you the ancient technique of the Armor King. Armor Kings, for whatever reason, have installed this in their brain since Tekken 6. They're going to do capital punishment into down forward 1 95% of the time. I guarantee you they're going to do this. Capital punishment into down forward 1 is an Armor King player staple. They can't not do this. And you can sidestep this to Armor King's right. All right, you can sidestep this to Armor King's right. Just like that. They're guaranteed to do this, so when you sidestep, just hop kick. Sidestep, hop kick. They're guaranteed, I promise you. If Armor King does capital punishment, he's gonna down forward 1. And as soon as you see that, come to my comment section, come back to my video, and leave a comment. And everyone like the comment for every time that you see the Armor King do this. Or leave another comment. Armor King spinning lariat or up forward 1. You could actually, this one is +4 on block. And I got him already set up to sidestep because you can sidestep down forward 1 to his left, but you cannot sidestep it to Armor King's right. So if you go into Armor King's right, down forward 1 will hit. And then just for the sake of time, I'm not going to show you that. But this +4, he has a lot of quick moves that will hit. His counter hit moves do hit no matter which direction you sidestep. Actually, I'm sorry about that. If you do spinning lariat and you do down forward 3, if you sidestep the Armor King's right, it will whip. Here it is. So that does whip. That's his counter hit. But his down forward 2, that does hit either direction at +4. And then a lot of Armor King's fast moves, they do land if you try to sidestep after this. So I would not recommend trying to sidestep after spinning lariat. Armor Kings, his old sidestep 2-1 is now death sandwich, which is up forward 2-1 or up back 2-1 or up 2-1. But if you sidestep and press up 2, it actually doesn't do it. Oh, if you sidestep down and press up 2, it works. But if you sidestep up and press up 2, you get a jab. I just wanted to throw that out there. But death sandwich or up forward 2-1 is -13. Make sure you punish that. This is a launcher in case you did not know. But -13, there you go. His hop kick, rising toe kick, -13, punish it. Armor King's 4-4-3 comeback kick is +2. You can sidestep. It just looks like he has big plus frames, but you can definitely sidestep after this. I'll show you. So to Armor King's left, you can sidestep his back 1 and his down forward 1. And you can sidestep block to cover his counter hit knee, his down forward 3 option as well. But his down forward 2, you can sidestep block. This is his other counter hit launcher. And then for jabs, it does whiff on the jabs. Unless he does the follow-up, which, you know, that's just Tekken, realigning as you whiff. Even his 2-kick combo, the second hit does track, as you can see. It'll catch you. But that's really up to your reaction speed on that one. Sidestepping to Armor King's right, down forward 1 actually will catch you. All right, and then down forward 2 will also catch you as well. And then down forward 3 will whiff. His down back 2, which I didn't try before. I'm sorry, I got to try that on the other side. Will catch you if you try to sidestep to his right. For some reason, the bot isn't sidestepping when I do back 1. He's just ducking. I don't know what that is. I'll see if I can. For some reason, when I have the bot sidestep to the right, he just ducks, even when I record it. So, like as you can see, he is sidestepping, but when I do back 1, he just ducks. Or when I do 4, he just ducks. But if I do down forward 2, he'll do the sidestep. If I do down forward 1, he'll do the sidestep. So I don't know what's going on with the bot on back 1. So it's actually... actually, it's hard to test this one. But you know the ones that you can sidestep, so just stick to those for now. Alright, now we got Armor Key's low blow into bad Jaguar, or his underhanded or forward neutral 2 forward. So forward. So for this, it is +8 on hit into the bad Jaguar. It's +5 on regular hit, so you can't really move after this. He has a lot of options from bad Jaguar, so we're just gonna go through one by one just to show you what you can do. So he has 1-4, which is high, and it leaves him in back turn. That's +4 on block. He has a 13 frame mid counter hit launcher from back turn. So if you do press a button there, this will catch you on counter hit, even if you jab or whatever you do. Unless you got like some Yoshimitsu flash or something like that, don't press any buttons there. It is high though, so you can, if you want to take a guess, hey, go ahead, do what you do. And then he has a mix-up and a 1-2 from bad Jaguar, which is high mid, but it's -12, and it is a heat engager. This is natural on hit, so if he does hit you with this, it will heat engage, but -12 if you do see this. And it's very hard to see the difference, but 1 is a hell stab, look for the throat thrust, and then 2 is a right-handed jab. But you know, in the heat of battle, a lot of things look the same, and it's hard to differentiate. But if you can see it, that's the difference. Armor King does have a plus frame mid headbutt as well from bad Jaguar. This one is big plus frames at +5, so you go to +8 to +5 if he hits you with the low blow. You can sidestep this, but there's so many mix-up options from here. I'd recommend you just block it. There's a lot of things that'll catch you in a sidestep before you have a chance. All right. Armor Key's next option from back Jaguar is his moves that come from 2. They're both natural. You got the big cell stunner, the beautiful Scott Hall cell on that boy. Hey, my favorite stunner with Armor Key, and the best stunner he has. I mean, he only has 2 stunners. Like, this was definitely the best one. But this is because of his mix-up option he has with 3, which is a +3 low, and it's free damage. So a lot of the times, Armor Key is going to mix it up with this stunner because it's mid, but it is -12 on block. Boom. As you can see, -12 if you catch him with the stunner. I'm sorry. -12 if he goes for the stunner. And then the 2-4, this was a combo extender. It is natural on hit, but this was a safe option. So if you see someone always opting for the safe mix-up, you can make a hard read, duck to high, and launch Armor Key. Otherwise, I really wouldn't risk it. I would just look for the stunner variant and go for the -12 punish. Armor Key from his bad Jaguar also has 3, which is an armor move, and it is -13. In heat though, it does have an extension, and it's +5, so look out for that. If he's in heat, there is an extension on this. Armor Key's bad Jaguar 4. So this is the low option. You can sidestep a few moves, but his key moves like down forward 1, you cannot sidestep. But down forward 3, which is a counter hit, actually you can sidestep this one. There you go. You can sidestep this one to his left. I guess that's iffy. You gonna have to ask Harada about that one. Go ahead, ask Harada. Sometimes he whiffs. Hey, sometimes it don't. It depends on the frame. Depends on how your day's going. If you're having a bad day, don't sidestep here. His down forward 2 obviously tracks that way, so don't go that way. His hop kick, if someone hop kicks after this, you can actually get away from it. And then back 1-2, you can sidestep the back 1 part, going that way. And then let's look at his sidestep right, or 2 Armor Kings right. On Armor Kings sidestepping to Armor Kings right, you can actually avoid his down forward 1. You can avoid his down forward 2 as well. You can avoid down back 2. You cannot avoid 4 though. If he does 4-3, that will hit. And then his counter hit down forward 3. And then his hop kick will actually land if you try to sidestep to the right, but you can sidestep that to the left as well. Those are a lot of the, his back one. Armor King's back one. You can sidestep this either way, up or down. All right. And then those are Armor King's main options that you'll see Armor King use after some plus frames. You know, you get some cheeky Armor Kings that'll probably go for more plus frames, or they'll go for tracking moves as well. Obviously, you can sidestep duck to deal with the tracking moves. They're usually slow. But, yeah, so those are all the sidestep options. Armor King's running destroyer or running left kick is +6. Don't move after this. Armor King's rising 1 used to be 16 frames. It is -12. So this used to be like -15 or -14 in old games, but now it's -12 and it's 15 frames. A lot of Armor Kings use rising 2. This is only -9 though, not punishable. Armor King's new heat engager, rising 3-1. This is a mid-mid, so you cannot duck the second hit. It is -13, so you can't return a heat engager, but if you're Kazuya, you can launch this. If you're a Mishima and you got them hands for it, -13 is perfectly launchable with a God Fist. So any Mishima, go ahead and launch this with a 13 frame God Fist to assert your dominance and to show Armor King that you ain't no hoe. If you see Armor King go for this backhand chop, it is a launcher on normal hit, but it's actually +1 on block. So there you go, a +1 on block, launching big damage full crouch attack. So that's new to Tekken. Armor King's new sidestep 2 is -12. So if you block that, don't go for the wrong punish. A lot of people think like you could be -14 or something. -12, rising 4 at the most. And just to throw this at the end, Armor King's regular poison miss is 35 frames. This is very reactable. It's slower than a Lily Sweep, slower than a Snake Edge. Very reactable. So if you're getting hit by this, you just have to come to practice mode and train against this. And that's all the Armor King defense tech I got for you. Thank you boys for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, follow me on Twitch at PhoenixLInsanity. I think I'll put that down in the description. I'm out.